Hey there. Ole'Pops here. I want to tell you what, it's got to where it ain't even safe to get on YouTube anymore. I got up this morning, went out and did my yard cutting. I looked at the news and it was supposed to be 89 degrees in Nashville, but only 85 here, so I figured I had 2 yards to cut today, so I figured I'd go get them done before it turned off 85. It says right now on my thermometer up here, it says it's right at it right now. So I'm sitting out here on the porch shooting a video for y'all. I was going to shoot a video anyway, talk to you a little bit. Didn't know what I was going to talk about, but I was planning on going in there sitting down a little bit, cooling off after I got through cutting. Drinking me a glass of water, cooling off a bit, and maybe watching a video or two, and I just happened to click on one of CJP Bike Rescue Corvette Gems videos, and lo and behold, guess who got called out for one of these silly challenges that seem to be going around here lately? Well, not just real recently or lately, but that just seem to be going around these days. Housekeeping. I'm smoking a Nira. And in it, I'm smoking some Carter Hall. And you're not. Unless, of course, you are, and you are too. So, like I said, it ain't even safe to get on the YTPC. You might get called out for something. So here goes, good cuz. This is a video response to Corvette Gem 6x6 challenge. 6 questions in the 6th month of 2021. In response to Padre Piper's challenge. He wants to liven things up for 2021. Well, here goes, Padre. I'm gonna liven things up for you, buddy. Padre Piper wants to know, if there was a tobacco out there that you've tried once, and if it was the only pipe tobacco left, it would make you give up pipe smoking if it was all you had to smoke. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. And those of you who know me well can name it before I do. But I'm going to go ahead and cut to the chase. It is Briarworks Bacon Old Fashioned. Same as you, Padre. Same as you, buddy. I hate that stuff. Hate it with a passion. Now, there are some of you out there that do like it, and there are some of you out there that will tolerate it. But I can smell it through the jar. I can. Question number 2. He didn't raise it this way, and then he turned around and then did phrase it this way. So I'm going to go ahead and phrase it this way. He wants to know if there are 2 desert island blends out there. I have several blends that I just absolutely adore. One of them being Sutliff vanilla custard. I love that stuff. I just absolutely love it. I think that my absolute all-time favorite blend is Sutliff Sunset Rum. The blend that I smoked for, and still do, well, ever since my son has been born, is, and I smoked it for 28 years straight, was Burley Light Without a Bite from Lane Limited. But the 2 that I would be okay with if I had to smoke from now on and nothing else would be, one is an aromatic and one is not. It's a Codger blend, just to break things up, and that would be the Sutliff Sunset Rum and Carter Hall. I could smoke those 2 from now on, and if that was all I had, I'd be just fine with it. Question number 3, if he wanted to know if there were 3 non-existent tobaccos anymore that that we either did get a chance to try or never got a chance to try, that we would love to get a chance to put our hands on nowadays and try it. I chose to go with ones that I never got a chance to try, and I could go the easy route and say McClellan, and that could wrap things up right there. But I chose to go a different route. Sugar Barrel. I've heard a lot of nice things about it, but I never ever got a chance to get my hands on it, and I would absolutely love a chance to try that. And I know it's gone, and it'll never be back in its original form. I know there have been a lot of people that have tried to reproduce it, but and another one that's been often imitated and never duplicated is Shortcut to Mushroom. Love to try the original of that one, and never got a chance to do that. But let's go back to Mr. McClellan. M40 Rum Toddy. Of all of the ones that I never got the chance to try, that M40 Rum Toddy really sticks in my craw. That sounds right down my alley. Reading about it and reading how it's flavored, and the citrus, the orange in it, and the spices in it. Boy, that just... I've watched several of these 6 for 6s, and number 4, I keep hearing people say, name 4 people you'd like to share a bowl with. I got to thinking about that. I keep thinking, nobody. I don't want to share a bowl with anybody. COVID's going around. Don't you people know that? So I went back and I watched the original. I watched Padre Piper's version of this, and it's not really what he said. What he said was, name 4 people, living or dead, that you would like to smoke pipes with. So that that keeps coming around and coming around and coming around, that question, and it brings me back to the fire circle. I've got one. I'm sure you all have a reasonable facsimile thereof. Cup of black coffee. I have a long list of people that I would love to sit down and smoke pipes with. But he said, real or fiction? Somebody I would love to sit down and just smoke pipes with and talk. Henry David Thoreau. Jim Short. Popeye. And then my last one, I had it narrowed down to either Cheech Marin or Tommy Chong, and I couldn't decide. So, Timber Drifter. Let's put it that way. Old Timber Drifter. I'll pick him instead. I'd like to smoke a pipe and let him smoke his and just sit down and talk with him. And James Short. And Henry Thoreau and Popeye. In a Corvette. In the woods. Somewhere close to a pond in Maine. Now, number 5. Name 5 YTPC presenters that you would recommend to a newbie. That one's, the last 2 questions are not easy ones. Mutton Chop Piper. 2 a.m. pipe on the patio. CJP pipe rescue. Gosh. James Long. And TPI Pipes International. And for call-outs, I'm going to say Curmudgeon Piper. I know you've been called out. You're bound to have been called out. But I'm going to call you out anyway because I want to hear what you say. I love to hear what you say. I always listen to what you say. And I want to hear Mark at TPI Pipes International. I want to hear Sasquatch Piper 2. Timber Drifter, let's hear your 6. What about Matt the Irish Piper? Let's hear your 6. And I guess I want to hear my little brother, my southern brother, the bearded Welshman. Let's hear your 6. Your 6 choices. They've got to be good. That's going to be a good pick right there. Be careful, y'all. When you sign on to the YTPC, you never know what you're gonna get volunteered to do. I'm Ole'Pops. Y'all be good to each other. Much love.